What happens when you have a narcissist or borderline personality disorder boss? Is it possible? Yes, it is. In fact, many people with personality disorders, including dependent personality disorder, will take on these roles because they want power and control and access to a wide variety of people, either to complete tasks for them, to meet their narcissistic supply, or so that they can find the one person to complete their soul, the emptiness that they feel. If you're in charge of people and you have ulterior motives, it's easier to get these faulty needs met. Let's face it, there are a lot of people without personality disorders who would make above average bosses, but they know what the job entails. Dealing with all sorts of personalities, including difficult personality disorders, giving directives, putting out fires, what's the payoff for all the hassle? For the average person, it isn't worth the long hours, even if they'd be phenomenal at it. But for a borderline who is chronically bored, is on the search for the parental figure to have a deep bond with, some borderline personality disorders collect a shelf of people that they can have access to at all times, just as narcissists do. The ulterior motive may differ to some degree, but both need the external to fill in the holes of the empty internal voids. Becoming a boss for those who have borderline personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder is a magical solution for some of those people. Narcissists want to be worshipped. Who gets the most Christmas gifts every year at any job? The boss. Why? Because people want a good evaluation. Dependent personalities can be too insecure to complete any job. So the perfect solution? Have subordinates that you can order around to do everything for you. Nevertheless, any boss with a personality disorder can be extremely draining and create a very dysfunctional work environment. I have heard of very high-functioning personality disorder bosses and very low-functioning borderline personality bosses or narcissists. What's amazing is some of the high-functioning PDs can run the best organizations, schools, workplaces, and take them to incredible heights. Why? Check out my book, The Workplace Narcissist, to hear every little juicy detail of this line of people. I'll put it in the description box. They have a bottomless pit of emptiness that needs to be filled so they do not get tired and worn down like the average person. They are not internally fulfilled, so the more they have to do, the better for their psyche. This can sink the people that work for them because they can give the job of 5 people to one person and break them down. They can also do a lot of delegating. They can also create a lot of chaos, start multiple projects and never finish them. Borderlines can float around from office to office, leaving a trail of unfinished coffee drinks, as they mostly are interested in getting their neediness fulfilled and not as much in the job itself. Some BPDs, on the other hand, especially Myers-Briggs personality types like ENTJs, can run a great ship. However, even though they can be better and harder working and more efficient workers than the average Joe, they can still go into rages and extreme mood swings, and their colleagues can find it hard to comprehend what is happening, which can be very damaging. They can attach to certain people to such an extreme degree that they start splitting and taking the person down with incredible meanness. There are other BPD bosses who make demands and are elated and want hugs 1 minute, only to be triggered into deep despair and rages a couple of hours later. There are workplaces where everyone around the BPD boss is sort of the boss, covering for the boss, sweeping up messes and chaos around the person in charge, and trying to keep the workplace under control while the BPD's symptoms try to tear the place down. They know something is wrong, but this person has all the power, and it makes for a very unsteady, difficult, unpredictable work environment where everyone walks on eggshells. What are qualities that make a great boss, regardless of whether somebody has a personality disorder or not? I think a boss is someone that treats the people who work for them with respect and kindness. They make sure everyone has what they need to do their job effectively and well. These are just a few of many things that make a great leader. So sometimes you can get people with personality disorders to be phenomenal leaders, even though they have a personality disorder. So it depends on the person, but there will usually be an area, even if they're very high functioning, in which they can do some damage. So would you want to work for a narcissist, borderline, or dependent personality boss? Let us know in the comments if you've had any of these experiences and if you like that situation or if you think it would be okay. So check out my book. I'll put it in the description box, and share this video, like it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.